Okay.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Okay. So there's still some noise.
Mm. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining.
Hello, everyone. This is Nedro Show. Uh, I think the phones is what's causing the trouble here.
Yeah.
Um,
Is oh. Maybe only one of us can be on Instagram Live at the same time.
so I invited you to the live. So you are live with me now. So I'm trying to see
Mm.
if I
I
can
am
mute. See if you can mute your phone. Mute your phone.
mute my phone.
Yes.
Will
Mute
people
your
be able
live.
to hear me? Let me.
I can hear you here on
Okay.
your computer.
I think. Can
Mute.
everybody else hear me?
Okay. All right. I think we should. So we'll stop the Instagram then because it's
We'll sh- we'll we'll share it on Instagram if we
okay.
can.
We'll just share it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Sorry, due to technical difficulties, the Instagram live will not be on.
Yeah. But you guys.
All right. So hello everyone. My name is Ivner Dorso. I am the author of A Light Regardless. I am joined today with a wonderful soul with me on this live. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, on both of my personal Facebook page as well as my business Facebook page, LinkedIn, Instagram. Due to technical difficulties, we're not able to broadcast live on Instagram. And today I'm joined with a wonderful soul, as I said before, is Miss Judith Anique Francois. I said it, Francois. And for those of you in the US, you may be like, what is Francois? Yes, but that is the correct way of saying it. Judith is a Haitian American writer based in Chicago, Illinois. She is the author of Meet the Three Princesses, a children's book that captures the day to day experiences of a close knit Haitian family working tirelessly to give their children a better life. Judith launched a Kickstarter campaign to donate 500 books to children in Haiti. And ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my good friend and wonderful person I met a few years, actually a few days. But she's so wonderful. I feel like I met her a few years ago. So, Judith, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We have today a lot of people watching us all over the world. And as you know, social media is a global platform. So I'm happy and excited to be with you this afternoon.
Well, thank you. I'm very happy that I met you, and you also, took the initiative to contact me, and so that we can connect and collaborate. So I thank you for that. And yeah, as you say, my name is Judith. I am a Haitian American. I live in Chicago, Illinois, and I am a writer. And so my latest book is called Meet the Three Princesses. Um, it's actually a series of five books that I have written so far, but right now we're doing a Kickstarter campaign to launch the first book, Meet the Three Princesses, and also to donate 500 copies of this book to children in Haiti. It is um, translated into French and Creole, and so we will. Yeah, it's translated into French and Creole. So, as you know, it's important for people to for children to learn in their native languages, like their early childhood education is important for them to do it in the same language that they speak at home. So that's why the books will be translated into English and into French, and and giving to children all over the country. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. And
Mhm.
as Judith just mentioned, she needs your help to put a book in the hands of 500 Haitian children in Haiti. And the children of Haiti are the future of Haiti. And I like
Mhm.
to say this in the words of Margaret Fuller: today a reader, tomorrow a leader. And
Yeah.
we say that all the time, and we want people to be great leaders, but those great leaders are the children we have today. They are the leaders of tomorrow.
Mhm.
We want to build a better Haiti. We want to build a better Haiti that is good for this generation and the generation to come. We are to invest in our children because today a reader, tomorrow a leader. And I love that quote. That's why I bring that quote to the screen, because it is important that we understand that. And this is why I applaud you, Judith, for bring this project to life, to put
Yeah.
the book in the hands of Haitian children in Haiti. Would you tell the audience what motivated you to start this project?
As all of the things that you just said, I work in education here in Chicago, and I see how important literacy is, and how also the children they love books. I know a lot of people who don't grow up with the around literature and the love of books and reading and stuff. They may grow up to never actually read. They will say that books are boring and they can't really comprehend what they're reading, and that's probably because they didn't start when they were like in their early years. And so the children that I work with, when we do story time, they love it. They love the experience. They It is also extremely important that they have the time to also pick out books to read themselves, um, and so just literature is important. Literacy is extremely important in any country, in any place that children are. It's important for them to be educated, and when you give them a book, especially a book for children that's written in a language that they can understand at the level that they can understand, it's opening up their minds, their imagination, their they're just exploring, and they're just like with adults, it's give them an outlet to also like kind of forget about their day-to-day troubles, and just get lost in a book for a few minutes, and just be just completely happy and be in a different world. So these are just some of the benefits of books. But as for Haiti, yeah, we have a huge population. Hi, Rodney. Rodney is my illustrator, so I asked him to join us. So
Hello,
thank you,
Rodney. How are you?
Rodney.
Hi guys, sorry I was muted.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I was well, I lost my train of thought, but it's extremely important for children to be exposed to the love of reading from a young age.
Absolutely. And when you read, you also become free, because a lot of the knowledge is from the book. Then there's an author is Frederick Douglass. He says, "Once you learn to read, you will forever be free."
Mm-hmm.
And reading, growing up in Haiti, when I was growing up, I didn't have all the bells and whistles that kids today have, like those video games, and I didn't have these things. So the one thing that I could hear my mother say all the time, you need to pick up your books, your books. And it was like we didn't have video games. The only video game that I knew when I was a kid, it wasn't until later on when I was like 12 years old, was like Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask any kid today, what is a Nintendo 64? Be like, what is that? So
I
is
remember
Nintendo
that. I remember
64.
those days.
Remember those? Ataris, Dreamcast. These
I
are the
had a,
stuff.
I had a
Yeah,
Sega.
these are the stuff that we knew. And I'm mainly in my generation. I'm 41 years old now, so these are the games that I know. And but now it's and the way I see it with this project, because a lot of those kids in Haiti, they don't have a lot of distraction. They don't have the video games. They don't have access to those things. And because they don't have access to those things, that is also an opportunity to start to light the fire in them, to encourage them to read. And today, the viewers watching you right now, they're gonna help us make this happen. And I'll go ahead and introduce Rodney Sanon. Rodney, please tell us your role with Judith Project.
Yes. Hi, my name is Rodney Sannon. Yes, and thank you for inviting me, Judith. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do these once, at least once before everything is over, but I want to do it even more. Yeah, she contacted me because I'm based in New York. I don't know where everybody else is. I know Judith is in Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm
Yeah.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma,
Okay.
the
So
home
yes,
of
I'm
the
in.
Black Wall Street.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of history there.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, and I'm based in New York. I'm a artist. I'm a cartoonist. So I do children's books, comic books, just character designs in general. And I've been working a lot. Um, for the I've been working since I graduated back in 20 2004. But I would say the past 10 years, I've been doing a lot more work within the Haitian community and in New York. And mostly I found a niche in the children's book area. I also done a lot of stuff like design, logo designs, and the storyboards for filmmakers, inspiring filmmakers. And but I've been doing a lot of basically, sometimes one jobs just snowballs into another one and another one. And yes, there's just been a good demand with basically a lot of Haitians who want to tell their story, you know, particularly to young Haitians growing up, either in the United States who want to keep up with their culture, or back home, who have, like Judith have been saying, who have they have a need. And so I I, I, I was glad to take the um, uh, just to take that work, and because I felt like it was a pretty cool story. I was kind of excited to draw some tops because I don't think I've drawn. I don't know if anybody don't know what a top is. It's basically the taxis slash bus in Haiti.
I know.
Very colorful, very loud, very Caribbean, very
That's
and
our
again, yeah,
mobile entertainment in
pretty
Haiti.
much, yeah. and yeah, it's just a really cool story, and I like being part of interesting projects. Keeps the work fun. Um, I always tell young artists. I also do some teaching after school, and I usually tell them, drawing is fun. Sometimes it's work, but it's always good to find that middle where you're enjoying what you're doing. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's also important to be making a living of our art as well. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with a Haitian artist. Um, and Sano is, I believe you were born in Haiti, right? And you moved
No,
here.
actually, I was born in New York. I was born in Brooklyn,
Oh,
and but
okay.
I grew up in Haiti. Since kindergarten all the way up to, I believe, I would say, sixth grade. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I came in the '90s. Just had to learn English like anybody else, even though I was American. But I
Okay.
basically, just to skip all the conversation thing, I would just tell people, yeah, I'm Haitian. It's like,
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I understand your role is very important because you are designing, you are creating the illustration for those books. And one thing that I know we have in a, in Haiti, a lot of the books, they're not by Haitians, right? So and so when a child in Haiti is reading this book and they can see images of kids that look just like them, I think this is very important.
mhm.
And and the world is evolving now. We have uh it's more diverse, it's more inclusive. And as a designer, that is very important. When you create those, they look just like the kids, and that's why your role is very important as well.
Yeah, I mean, I remember just on the art part, because I do think art and literature go
Mhm.
together, but just on the art part, I remember one of the first jobs I got was with um, it was for a comic book, and basically the writer just had one request, like, I'm just looking for somebody that can draw a black girl's hair. Like, I
Yeah.
want somebody that can draw a black girl that looks like a black girl, not just like, yeah. And I still do work for her. Shout out to Regine. She has a great
Oh,
organization for women in comic books. It's called Women in Comics, and yeah, and she's been working. And this is just one small thing that, I'm glad you brought up the thing about Haitian books made from by people that are not Haitian. But, just there are some little things that, and it's not even. It's sometimes not even a big thing. Like I said, just somebody that just draws the hair in a way that's, believable, or the hairstyles. um Sometimes it's just that one little thing can just make a visual difference that can drive somebody crazy. Like, I've and it's not, she wasn't the only one. Like, I've talking to authors and creators who just say, yeah, I got another artist, but there was just that something that just didn't look right, sometimes it's just that small thing that we in our culture, we can recognize. And and yeah, I think that's pretty important.
Not only that, a picture can tell 1,000 words.
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
1,000 words.
especially this book. I really wanted the girls to have, natural hair, to be, black girls, just like you would see in Haiti, because I know that a lot of Haitian um, girls, their self-esteem is not being built, by the society, by their parents. They don't see images of themselves. We have the colorism issue. So I wanted to really be mindful of what I put out there, the message that I put out there for the children. So, yes, and I think Sano captured that very well in those characters. So, and before we go on, I want to remind everybody that we are doing a Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is there's only 4 days left, so it is extremely important if you go click the link and support. You can contribute in any way that you can. You can pre-order the book. You can also donate books to Haiti so that we can get those 500 books to Haitian children. Yeah, so there it is right there. And every book that you donate, your name will be inside of the book. I wanted to do that because I want the children to see that they have people who care about them, that are kind enough to be thinking about them and want them to have a better future. So that child will remember your name when they see that book inside, and it's just gonna bring a smile to their face. So please donate, pre-order, and share it with your friends and your family.
And absolutely, Judith. And as you just mentioned, sharing, if you are looking to share this to your friends and colleagues on social media, the links are right here. And
Yes.
to support is very easy. All you need to do is to click on the link that is in the description of this live, and you just click on back this project. And as you can see, this project is loved by Kickstarter. This is why it says project we love. So basically, some authority in the Kickstarter world, they saw this project and say, "Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. These uh, uh, this woman is doing such a wonderful work. So let's go ahead and put a badge on it." So
Mhm.
so that's to say, this is a, a very real project, and it is something that's going to create change, not just one day change, but long term change for the children in Haiti, because the future of Haiti is the children of Haiti. So, and also to support this project, all you have to do basically is click on back this project, and when you click on there, it will take you to this page where you will have different options. Some of those options, Judith, you want to talk about them real quick?
Yes. So you can, as you can see, there's a pledge without a reward where you can just put in any amount that you want. So from $5, $10, um, or more, and you can also, do as little as $1 all the way to $10,000. And then after that, there are the books where you can pre-order the back cover, hardcover book, and then later on you can also order a book. You'll get a book and you donate a book. You can donate 5 books, you can donate 10 books, and you can donate 15 books. Plus, you will receive 3 books. And so all of the different reward tiers have a lot of perks. Some they will also come with a puzzle, and also some stickers that will be designed. And yeah, it's like, you know, give anything that you can. And also, I also recommend that people buy the book as well for a child that who's in their life, because um, first of all, if you are Haitian American, it's a great way to keep your, pass on your heritage, your culture to your children or future children so that they can be proud of where they come from and start learning about where they come from. And also, if you are not, if you are just from another culture or you're American, it's also a great way to teach your children of another culture and help them, learn inclusivity and diversity. Let them know that like other kids from around the world are, have different cultures, but children, they're like people are just like them as well. Um, so I think it's a great teaching tool, both for black, brown children and non-black children, and also Haitian children. It's definitely going to change lives in Haiti. And this is just the beginning because, like I said, this is a series, and so all of the other books I plan on doing the same thing. Um, I wish I could just give it all away, but we it doesn't work like that,
Step by
with
step.
the right. So, but I'll do as much as I can. I'll give them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Judith. And if you are watching right now and you either you just joined this broadcast or you're gonna be watching this on the rebroadcasting, we're doing such an amazing job. And as we said so many times, the children of Haiti, the children of any region of any country, that's the future. And in order for us to create a better tomorrow, we need to invest in the children. And Haiti specifically is a very, very young country, very young country. Uh, I would say the over 60% of the population of Haiti is under 50.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very young population. Therefore, if we have to invest to create a better leadership, a better Haiti, we have to start by investing in our children. And Judith, I have to say this again. I applaud you on on doing this project, and thank you, Rodney, as well uh, for giving life to the text with your illustrations, because that's gonna be very important to give life to the text with just those images. And we have an obligation. I believe we as human beings, we have an obligation to to protect our world. And one of the ways we can do that is to invest in our children. Our goal in life, and I made a statement in my book that the principal essence of men is to preserve the existence of the entire living race. One cannot preserve their fellow man without hanging on to the dictates of goodness, love, and peace. For every man who exists, he must ensure that he does not exist alone and that he works towards ensuring that his fellow man is preserved as much as he is. This is the principal essence of man. So we have an obligation as human being, as the human race, to preserve the existence of the entire living race. And one of the ways we can do that is to make sure that they are exposed to good content, content that can help them become the best version of themselves, content that can help them see themselves differently and to see others differently, to treat themselves right, the right way, and treat others differently. That's how we change the world. That's how we heal the human race. Is
Mhm.
when we understand who we are as human beings. We invest in ourselves. And because we love ourselves, we invest in ourselves, we more likely to invest in others. And this is how we can really make this world a better place.
Yes. And to add on to what you just said, when you give a child a book from who lives in poverty and that's all they know, you're actually um, you're fighting poverty. You're giving them a chance, a possibility. They're gonna see, oh, there's a chance to be happy that I can, work hard. But you give them a book that with characters and stories that are familiar to them. You make them feel seen, that they're not alone in this world, and that they have a voice and their voice matters. So I did receive a comment recently about like someone said, the children are starving. Why are you sending them books? And I'm like, because books, education, literacy is the best tool to fight poverty. These children, they might get, when they read a book, it's gonna have a ripple effect of, they see, oh, my hair is beautiful. I don't have to, um, to change. I can be who I am. I can be happy with who I am, and they're not gonna like they'll be less likely to believe when people are telling them otherwise. So it builds up their self-esteem. It gives them new ideas, and as they grow up, those ideas will be adding on until um, you know one day or eventually big ideas will come to them, and they're gonna keep having these ideas and ways to um, ways to just make those ideas into reality. And so that's how change happens. So yes, books is a tool to fight poverty. And so you can teach, what's the saying? You can teach a snake to drink. I don't, I, I don't know how to say it, but you can either give someone water, or you can teach them how to fish.
How to
So
fish,
you
right?
guys know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we
No,
need to do.
yeah, I mean, I think it does make sense. Um, I mean, Haitians, you don't have to tell Haitians that they need to send food. Like, we all done it, right? We
Hmm.
all done it. We all dealt with like family emergencies with family back in Haiti.
Hmm.
Um, but literacy and education overall is about the future. It's
Yeah.
not just about keeping people alive right now, which is important too. But the other need that Haiti has is, education, schools, and reading, having reading materials that teaches them not just the math and science, but also their own culture from a young age. I mean, you even see here in the United States, one of the big issues is about pre-K, because it's
Hmm.
really important to teach kids when they're really young about some of the basics in math, some of the basics in science, but also some of the basics in reading and culture, so they can start being part of the country or the nation. And so education and reading is important for Haitian kids too. And it's not just,
Yeah.
we don't have to pick one. We don't have
Yeah.
to pick, should we help Haiti with education? Should we help Haiti with this and that? Um, we can do what we have as our strength to help. So I think that's one of them.
Hmm.
Absolutely. And as
And
you both
so.
mentioned, we have such a huge divide in our world. I mean, we all know we have an a racial divide, right? We have a racial divide. But when we look at countries like Haiti, we have a huge social economic divide.
Yeah, class divide
Okay?
too. Yeah.
Right. So if we can arm young kids, if we can arm children with education, with literacy, we can reduce the socioeconomic divide.
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
light the fire in them and enable them to create a better future, a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hmm. What you said is so important, and that's one of the reasons why I want the book to be, you know, in homes and libraries everywhere, not just around Haitian kids, because what it does, it builds empathy. When a child sees another character, or a book about people who are different from him, who have different hair, things like that, they see that, they're just like them. So for example, in the news, someone who lives in an area, all every time they hear about Haiti, it's always in the news, it's always something bad. But if they read a book like this, they see three little girls with two parents who are loving and caring, who are working hard, and the children are happy. They're playing. They're building their self esteem. They're confident. So that's gonna make that child think like, oh, okay, so their Haitian children are not all dying in poverty and destitute all the time. Like they're
Hmm.
still want to um, help. Like they want to that child, that poverty will not be so distant from them and be like, oh, that's kind of
Right.
not something I need to worry about. That when you see someone as a human being, and that's what it does, it humanizes
Yeah.
people. Yeah. So
Yeah, and I think and people will have to think too, why literacy is important. Like, one of the strongest um weapons or power of the United States, for example, is culture. The books that their artists create, the the movies, the all of these are it's American culture, and it introduces the world to their culture too. I mean, and you see that in every culture around the world.
Yeah.
Somebody, how many people that reads Harry Potter, right? I mean, it's a British written book, largely about so like British mythologies and stuff like that. And so we all can do that too. We all can tell stories from our perspectives, and that keeps the culture alive, and that actually strengthens the nation,
Hmm.
just the culture, the Haitian culture, and keeps adding to our just keep adding to our culture. Like
Yeah.
you don't just stay with like British people are not just staying with Shakespeare, right? Shakespeare is a classic, but we still have writers and artists still creating, and so that's how you keep a culture alive. And so it's really important to have Haitian writers and artists to keep creating um, about their culture, and sometimes a mix of the cultures, because obviously that's a reality Haitians are living in, as so many Haitians outside of Haiti and everything. And so that's part of it's still part of our story, and it's always important to tell our stories.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
There are people asking me for the link, so I'm trying to share. Um,
Yes, the link on
okay.
Facebook, you can share that link. As it is live right now, we can share it on. You can share it.
Yeah. I'm sharing it to
Just hit
few
share
people.
and just it's I share it right now publicly, and I also share it right now on my story.
Okay. Beautiful. Um,
Yeah, just share it right now. So yeah, so basically, and for those of you watching, we want to remind you again, we have with us Miss Judith Annick Francois. She is the writer of the book, of the children's book, Meet the Three Princesses, which is a children's book that captures the day-to-day experience of a close-knit Haitian family working tirelessly to give their children a better life. Judith is a writer out of Chicago. She is a Haitian American based out of Chicago, Illinois. She is looking for some support to put 500 books in the hands of Haitian children in Haiti. And as I mentioned before, the future of Haiti uh, is our children. The children of Haiti are the future of the country. In order for us to create a better tomorrow for Haiti, we need to invest in the children's uh, life, their education, and empower them with a message that can let them know that wherever they are, whatever village they are, the quality of life they're going through every single day, they too can have a better life tomorrow. And it starts with educating them,
yeah.
teaching them that they can be the best version of themselves. They can and accept themselves. They can bridge from where they are a better life. So, Judith, so much. Thank you so much for this project. Any of you watching this live, I encourage you to click on the link in the description, which is the Kickstarter link, where you can actually, and I'll share it again, which is the Kickstarter link, where you can go and donate, and you can make a donation. And all you need to do basically when you click on this link, you will be landed to this page, and then you can back this project by clicking on this link here, and then you will be able to see all the different ways that you can support this project. You can make a
Mhm.
pledge. You can make a pledge without a reward. You can make a $5 pledge, and you can make a $10 pledge for any ebook. You can make a $25 pledge for a hardback. You can make a $25 pledge. You can make up to a
Or
$500
less.
pledge.
Yeah.
And we need your help. And in order for us to make this possible, we need we need your help to make it happen. So we want to thank you so
Mm-hmm.
very much for being part of this. And the link is going to remain on the description of this live, and so that we can have your support for this project.
Yeah. And if anyone has any questions or anything that they would like, um, to discuss or anything like that, I am open. As you can see, my email it says hello at judithaniquefrancois.com. You can contact me here. You can contact me on Instagram, Facebook, um, and send me a DM. I'll be happy to, discuss anything or answer any questions. And remember also the time is of the essence because um, the Kickstarter's deadline is this Sunday at 7:45 a.m. So please do support, donate, and tell all your friends about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll take a short little break and I'll play the video for the audience one more time.
Yes.
Hello, hello. It's Yvener, your brother Yvener. I am joined with Miss Judith and Nick Francois. I don't know why I'm saying Jean. And my brother from another mother, Rodney Sanon, who was an illustrator from New York City. And we're so happy to have you here. This is such an amazing project that Miss Judith is working, is encouraging everyone watching to be a blessing to a child in Haiti. Uh, she wants to put 500 books in the hands of kids in Haiti to improve their lives, to make him uh,
Mm-hmm.
think better, to correct the mindset. Because I don't believe there is such thing as a poor country or a third world country. I think there's only a poor mindset and a third world mindset. And I think if we can invest in our children in Haiti, we invest in their changing of their mindset, the way they think of themselves, the way they think of their country. We make them better citizens. And if they are better citizens, they learn to protect their country. They learn everywhere they go. Like me, everywhere I go, I represent Haiti because that's me. Uh, I
Mm-hmm.
am a Haiti. And I think the same for every Haitian. Every Haitian is a Haiti. If we look at it that way, we always going to be who we are, regardless of where we go. Regardless of where we go, the level of education we have, that's who we are. So, and I applaud you for this project, Judith. This is such an amazing thing, and I hope a lot of our viewers will support. They will click on the link, which is in the description of the Facebook Live. If you're watching on LinkedIn, the link is also there. If you're watching on my Facebook page or on my author page, the link is there too, as well as on YouTube. It will be there for replay. So, Judith, do you want to add anything as far as anything else the audience needs to know?
Yes, I just thank everyone in advance for their support. I can't wait to come back and tell you that we did it and, celebrate and show you guys the physical book and see the faces of the children. Um, so that would be amazing. I thank you all. And remember, this is a big project. It is the beginning. I have a lot of dreams and a lot of plans and things that I want to accomplish when it comes to Haiti, helping children in Haiti. So this is just the start for me. So, and this is your opportunity to be a part of it and be a blessing, be, someone who's a part of a movement that will give like children a better future. So please donate and also pre-order a book for yourself or a child that you know, um, and just contribute as much as you can. And I thank you all so much.
Great, great, great. And Judith, if anybody wants to connect with you,
Hmm.
how can they connect with you?
Okay, so you can connect with me on Facebook. My name on Facebook is just like it shows on my email. I don't know if people can see it, but it's Judith Annick Francois. You can type that and you'll find me. My Instagram is also Judith Annick Francois, and my email address is hello@judithannickfrancois.com. So I am reachable in all of these places. You can DM me, email me, and also, connect with me. Anyone that you think would be a good person to talk to. I've been speaking with a lot of different people this past few weeks. A lot of great Haitian minds, and I'm looking forward to working with some of them. We're gonna be doing great things together in education. So yeah.
And I see some people watching on YouTube right now, saying that they
Mhm.
are happy to donate.
Oh, thank
One
you.
one person watching on YouTube saying D Moon said that they're happy to donate. So
Thank you.
I see somebody posted a comment on Facebook asking to if we could translate the meeting in French so that
Mhm.
everybody could understand.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, my friend Richard is a classmate of mine. We went to school
Mhm.
together in Haiti. A very good guy. And
We can do it. We can say something in Creole for them if that would help.
yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Bonsoir tout le monde. Moi, c'est Judith et moi, c'est un écrivain ou bien écrivaine qui en a à Chicago. Et puis, moi, j'ai un livre, Timoun, qui relait Les Trois Princesses. Et puis, pour me buy au moins like 500 copies. Um, pour ti moun an Haiti, like, mwen gen yon Kickstarter ke map fe, e pi, si ke ou ale nan l'ekran, wap kapab bay yon donasyon, wap kapab achete liv lan tou, men si ou bay yon donasyon, wap ede nou pou nou mette 500 liv an Haiti pou nou distribye bay ti moun yo. So, merci an pil. Ay, da souwete nou kompren.
Oh, créole ou parfait.
Ok, good.
Créole ou parfait. Pour Richard comprendre. Yeah, so basically, thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us for this long 50 minutes. And we are waiting for your support. We need your support, actually, because in order for us to create a better tomorrow for our little brothers and little sisters in Haiti, we need your help. And when you give a book, you give the book once, but you continue giving and again and again and again. You may be thinking that this act of giving is a one time, but it's not. Because when you give a book as a gift, because a book is a gift that you can give that you can open again and again, because you can open the book again and again. So when you give someone a book, you give them a forever gift. So and I think Garrison Keeler for this quote: "A book is a gift you can open again and again." Wonderful. Yeah. So when we give this book to a child, it's a gift that they get to open for the rest of their lives and pass it on to their children. So
Mm-hmm.
that's very important. And
Yeah.
we need to understand that without education, without proper education, and we cannot succeed in this world. And when I say education, it doesn't mean that I am not talking about uh, getting 25 degrees. Education, knowing what's important to them, because you can have a bunch of papers on your wall, but they don't serve you much. I'm talking about education, knowing self. That's the first education. Knowing yourself. When you know yourself, you're more likely to know somebody else and understand somebody else and treat other people with empathy, love, and kindness. And I believe this is the message in your books, and to help those children understand who they are
Yeah.
and help them become better citizens when they grow up.
Yeah. Exactly. And the younger they start, the better um, they have. And just what you said about education, it's you're right. It's not about degrees and things like that. Just to give you an example, like in the U.S., the literacy rate is about 70%. So, um, most people graduated high school in the U.S. and they know how to read and write, but that doesn't mean that they're literate because they didn't receive the proper education to be able to comprehend, understand what they read or what they learned. Um, so, communication is part of literacy as well. So, reading and in a language that you can understand is extremely important for literacy. So that's where it all starts.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, everyone. So we hope that you heard the message, and with your support, with your donation on Kickstarter, we are going to be able to light a fire in the children of Haiti. And I like Victor Hugo, Les Miserables. Uh, and this is one of my favorite authors that I learned in school, Victor Hugo. To learn to read is to light a fire.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
love this. To light a fire. So help us light a fire in the children of Haiti, in those first 500. Not just 500, we have millions in the first 500. We're going to start with 500
Yeah. Small changes, I mean, small action leads to big changes.
to big
So,
changes.
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Judith, and for sharing this space with me. It was such an honor. And thank you, Rodney, for sharing this space with me. And I look forward to hang out with you guys again in the
Mhm.
future, in the near future.
Mhm.
And I want to learn more about more projects coming that you will organize soon, and I think what you guys are doing is such amazing work. So continue, keep up the good work, and keep being you, and putting everything you get in those books to make this world a better place. And I think if we as the human race, each of us will look at ourselves as a superhero, on a mission to change the world, just like
Mhm.
superheroes uh, in movies. And we have that goal in our minds and say, you know what? It's up to me. It is up to me to create change in the world. And I think if we can do that, we will heal the human race. It
Yeah.
takes all of us, all of us to take action. And the action that we're asking you to take today is to invest in the children of Haiti, is to be a blessing to a child in Haiti, to put a book in their hands to help them make their lives better and the lives of their generation better. Thank you so very much for being with us. Again, my name is Steve
I
Mayer.
just, yeah, I have a couple people who told me that they're having trouble
With the
um,
life,
signing up for Kickstarter, or they're not able to do it.
then so the link
Maybe,
is still active.
I
yeah,
mean, I would
because,
say to people, make sure, because I told one person this already, like make sure when you're on Kickstarter and you're looking for if you're on Kickstarter and you're looking for the title, just write out the three, like three princesses, THREE,
hmm,
and it's easier to find this way. Um, but if not, I think the link would just send you right to the project.
Yes,
yeah. And if you can't make an account on Kickstarter, you can also um, give as a guest. You can also donate as a guest, because I think that's what some people are saying they need help with. They can't make an
yes. And I
account.
posted the link a few times actually,
Okay.
and the link is a few times there. And then if if they click on the link, they don't need to do any search. The link is just right there.
Mm, okay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And any final thoughts or remarks, Sano?
Just no, thank you guys for inviting me. I haven't done something like this in a long time, so that's it's good to speak to people on the project. I'm just starting. And you guys can find me on if you guys want to reach out to me. Again, I'm an artist. I'm based in New York, but I work with people um, across the world. Um, you can reach out to me on Instagram mostly. I'm at Rodney SSSS, and you can also reach out to me on Gmail. My email is just my name, Rodney Sano at gmail.com. Just one word, Rodney Sano. And yeah, I hope you guys spread the word, support. This is a great project.
Okay. Oh, I Charlie is here. Charlie is a great supporter of mine, and we're also going to be. He's one of the people who's going to help me with the books. He's doing great work with children in Haiti as well.
You want me to
And
bring Charlie in?
yes, Charlie, come on, join us. He's in Haiti, by the way. So
Hello,
I don't know
Charlie.
how the his connection is. Hi, Charlie. Thank you for joining. Is your camera on? Because we can't really see you. Or maybe it's the internet that's kind of.
Is your mute?
Uh,
Okay.
do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Oh, yes, we
Yes.
hear you.
Yeah, I cannot put my camera right now because I am in my bedroom.
Okay.
Sorry, and I don't have. Let me put a T-shirt.
Okay.
So so I have a connection problem. That's why I couldn't reach the meeting right away.
Okay.
I was trying to connect since about 15, 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry to hear
So
that.
I think I'm good right now.
Awesome.
So yeah, uh, as Judith said already, I am a big fan of the project, and also I will support her by buying uh, some books to help the children in Haiti.
Thank you.
And I don't want to pledge. I want to buy some books to help her in the project. And also, I have a project for the month of October and November in Haiti with my organization. We are helping. We are about to help 2,000 children in helping them back to school in Lenip department in Baradere. Uh, as you know, Baradere was hit violently by the earthquake, and the epicenter of the earthquake was at uh, 30 kilometers from Baradere, and all the city is completely destroyed. And that's why we choose Baradere to help the children back to school. And also, Baradere is a city known by his alcohol. They are they have a great production of alcohol right there. So all the infrastructure regarding that sector was destroyed also destroyed by the earthquake. So the parents doesn't have enough money right now to for the entry of the school this year, you know. So that's why me and my teams with a modeling project, we have a project that we call Motherland Project. We are helping actually 2,000 by donate some school kits, and we have three different category. We have for the elementary school, we have a kit that costs $12, and the middle school, the kit costs 15.34, and for the high school, the kit costs 19.50 dollars. So as I already said to Judith, it will be a great opportunity to see if they can if he can if he can find some donors that will be interested to add her book in my school kit that we are about to distribute them at the end of the October and November. So actually, the kit the kit in the kit we have a backpack that is entirely manufactured in Haiti by a Haitian company, and also we have some pens, some also some books that we add in the kit. So if we have the three princess books added to the kit, for me that will be like an honor to first of all to work with Judith that I consider as a sister, and also to help the children in Haiti have a book that have image. Me personally, when I was in elementary school, in kindergarten, I don't remember. I didn't. I didn't think that I have that books with image, pictured books.
Hmm.
You know, and it
Oh,
was a little bit frustrated for me as a children, because I didn't see the importance of to have a picture books when we're learning in school. So that's at my like at like right now I can figure out how is a picture book is important for children when in learning, you know. So that's a project I have right now. And if you guys have some question too, I will be glad to answer them.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Like collaboration is so just so cool and so important because together we can do more. So us working with Charlie, it's like a win-win situation for all the children involved. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. Backpack made in Haiti. That's awesome. And
Oh yeah, I've
I love
seen.
to hear when things are made in Haiti. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yep.
it's such something that's very important. You know, when the kids they they go to school, they look at the tag on the backpack. Oh, made in Haiti. Okay, so that reinforces their self-esteem. You know, and not
They
seeing
see the
things
possibilities.
made
Mhm.
out of the country. It let them know that it's possible. It's possible to continue creating. It's possible uh, to get better. It lets them know that they can dream.
Mm-hmm.
They can dream,
Mhm.
and they can have a dream to better themselves and to better their country. And which is one of the things uh, that I know is lacking in our country is that a lot of the young people in Haiti, they're not dreaming anymore. They're
Yeah,
not dreaming.
everybody's in survival.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and and the one dream they have is not to better Haiti.
To
You know,
leave.
And
it's
also,
mhm.
if you don't mind, if you don't, I can ask you something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And also, I would, if you guys want to share your emails, I would send you pictures. The backpack that is manufactured by a company called James Desrosiers Collection. Is a company that specializes in backpack also, i- in backpack only. So they have different type of backpack. That company has a backpack that is 100% waterproof.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That were made with the the. I don't know if you used to see the plastic bag, water plastic bag that they used to sell in the street in Haiti.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I know the little bag for
Yeah,
water.
yeah, the little bag. Those backpack was made by those plastic bag.
Mm.
That company has a lot of people in the street that is that goes to the garbage to to take those backpack, and then we wash them, and we manufacture in to make the backpack.
facts.
So that's something very amazing for us, because we
Mhm.
are we're helping also the environment by using those plastic bag to make our backpack.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Charlie, do you want to maybe send these
If you
men
guys
your
send
information?
me your emails
Okay.
in the chat room, let me show you an example of one of the bag.
Okay.
Okay, that bag is 100% waterproof.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the water plastic bag that we find in the garbage. The
A recycled plastic bag.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Good stuff.
100% waterproof.
Wow.
Mm.
Yep, and it
Yeah.
totally made in Haiti by a
Yeah.
Haitian company.
Yeah. So instead of like sending book bags to people in Haiti that's gonna like
Support this
not gonna
company.
last very long. You know,
Yeah,
we can
yeah, sure.
buy children in Haiti one
Yeah,
of those.
according to my experience, though, this bag can practically last more than 2 years.
Wow.
Mm, good,
That's a lot
nice.
of
Yeah.
money saving for a parent in Haiti.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
is the website arisdeosier.com?
James, James Desrosiers. Let me send you the her name, his name, James
Okay.
Desrosiers. You
Oh, the
can,
website.
yeah,
All right.
we can reach out to him. Wow, I have a electricity problem. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
You said you have the website, Rodney.
Yeah, let me try to post it right
Is it
now.
Yeah,
Alice Desrosiers?
yeah, it's the same. Alice is no, it's James Desrosiers.
I find it.
Yeah, James Desrosiers collection. So they are they have a Facebook page, a website, and they are also on the other platform.
I'm actually
Let
going to
Okay.
show it to you right now.
Send me also your emails so I
Mm-hmm.
can, yes, so I can show you how the manufacturers work, because they send me James sent me a lot of picture today to let me see how he gonna manufactures our backpack.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
really
Yep,
nice.
yep.
All right. So thank you so much, Charlie, for joining us. I know you
Hmm.
had some technical difficulties. You were not able to be at the beginning, but I'm glad that you got a hold of us right before right before we ended the Zoom call, the live.
Yeah.
So we hope that next time we connect again, you're gonna be here with us so that we can get to know each other. We can mingle a lot more. So
Definitely, it was a
anything? Mhm.
it was a pleasure to meet you guys, and also if you need anything um, regarding Haiti, so do not hesitate to call me. I am also a manager of an accounting firm. I am a CPA, and also we offer a lot of service here, like established company, tax services, auditing, uh, all the service that an accounting firm can do. We can do it here.
Awesome,
So
awesome,
yeah, we work with a lot of lawyer uh, in our firm also, and so do not hesitate to reach me out if you guys need something in Haiti, a paper to deliver, a paper to renew, everything, everything, everything.
awesome, awesome. I'll definitely keep stay in touch with you, Charlie.
All right.
So let
Oh,
me go ahead and finalize the room. And again, I just wanted to remind everyone I'm here with Miss Judith Francois, Annick Francois. She is a Haitian American author based in Chicago, Illinois, and she is looking for uh, supporters to help put 500 books in the hands of Haitian children in Haiti. And you can support this project by going to the link in the description of this live. There's a Kickstarter a campaign that is set up where you can go and support this project. And with you, we believe that we can reach our goal. We only have we only have just a few days to go, about 5 days to go to uh, land to our goal. And I know and I believe that you watching at this time, you can really help us make this happen. You really can help us make it happen so that we can reach our goal to get those 500 books in the hands of our little brothers and of our little sisters living in Haiti. And again, as I leave this page on the screen, and all you would have to do is to go to back this project. Whatever you can donate, from $5 and all the way to $500. And also, Judith, and I know if somebody doesn't want to use Kickstarter, they want to support you. Can you tell them how they can support you without having to go through Kickstarter?
They can also Cash App me. My Cash App is $ Anique ANNIQUE 86. So we could put in the chat, but it's ANNIQUE 86.
All right.
Yes, that's it. Yep.
All right. So you can Cash App Judy Jean-Baptiste. Francois. Francois. You know what? Because so many Haitians have Jean in their name.
Yeah.
You know, and I have a brother named Jean. You know, so many of us have Jean in our name. So, and I apologize, Judith, and
No, that's no problem. Yeah.
Judith Francois. And if you do not feel comfortable going to Kickstarter, you can always cash up her your support, and she'll be happy and excited to receive it, and so that she can bless those children in Haiti through you. So
Yes.
thank you everyone for watching us, for being with us this lovely afternoon. And I do understand that there are so many things that you could have been doing at this moment. There are so many other places that you could have been, but you were here with us, watching our live, listening to us. And for those of you who will be watching, if you would like to stay connected, you can reach Judith on Facebook, Instagram. You are also on LinkedIn, right,
Yes.
Judith?
Yes. Same
Yes.
name, Judith Anique Francois, in all the
Yes. And I
platforms.
will go ahead and put the name again on the screen. If you would like to reach out to her, is Judith Anique Francois, and that's the same name on all of the social media. So thank you so much, guys, and we appreciate you. Again, my name is Yvner Durso, your moderator for this live, and I look forward to see you again. And thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
everyone.
Support.
Yes,
Support,
please
support.
Spread the word.
invest. You are investing in the future of Haiti, basically. So,
All right,
thank you.
here's the outro.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Anu.